Today I'm just going to putter around, try and not edit as much. So it's not chip chop, zoom in, zoom out. I'll just try and maybe pause and get different angles maybe as I tidy up my little workspace, and I'll keep trying to look at the camera part, not at the actual screen. So that's what I sort of tend to keep doing. I keep looking at the screen and not the camera. So I'm thinking about doing a count every time I say so or because I say them a lot, but I'm just building up my camera confidence. I feel really weird, like I don't usually have video calls or anything like that. So yeah, today I'm just going to tidy up this bit here and show you a few things that I have made or finished off this week. So I suppose I better introduce myself. I haven't even done that yet. G'day, welcome to G'day Crochet. I'm Trish, and in today's episode I'm just going to be tidying up around here, and down in front of me I've got all different kinds of yarn that needs to be balled up and organised. I've also finished the whip finally. It's not a really long whip, but it was a mystery pattern that I was doing and I finally finished it. So I'll show you that, and then I will post who made the pattern. I can't remember offhand, but I will put a picture of the mystery pattern, which is no longer a mystery to me. So I won't post the actual pattern, I'll just post the creator of a pattern, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna say welcome to all new subscribers. Welcome back if you love my content and look forward to my videos each time I post. And if this is your first time, welcome, and I hope you enjoy, and hopefully you can stay till the end. So I've got to stop recording this in about, I'm going to say about half hour. I've got to stop recording because I've got a little Zoom call that I'm excited to be part of with Yarn Over Hook. So let's jump into it. We'll start by rolling up. This was part of a sunflower turtle that I've had for ages, and I couldn't sell it at the markets and I couldn't sell it on Facebook. People just keep asking for custom orders. So I've just decided that I'm going to do this. Now you'll notice I might be quiet for a little bit. I'm going to just have the Celestial Homebody running in the background while I do this. She helps give me plenty of motivation, Katie does. So I'm just going to be watching her while I ball up some yarn, and I will check back with you after. Yeah, I'm just not sure what you'd like to see in my videos, and I don't really want to do the whole trending what everyone else is doing. I try to be original and find that space for myself. So there's that ball done. There's my next one. Do this one, I reckon. Alright, so I'm going to press unpause or play, whatever you want to call it, and I will check back with you soon. Might turn that under silent. I was just thinking hopefully I can come back later and do this and don't get distracted, and because I'm hoping to do this as like a long form video to like just tidy up my space and that, so you've got something to keep you motivated as well. I like watching longer videos, like the Katie from the Celestial Homebody, she tends to do nice long ones and they're good, like you can do stuff while you're watching them and they help keep me motivated when it comes to crochet. Or I'll watch cleaning videos when I'm cleaning, or sometimes I even put music on. So I suppose it all depends on my mood. So I might even show you my yarn collection and how I organise it and all of that if you're interested. So that would be nice, I reckon. I know everyone's like, oh, come organise my yarn with me, and I look at it and I'm like, oh, I wish I had that much space to store my yarn, whereas mine's mainly in bags. I've got an 8-cube thing that I've had for years. Like, it used to be in my son's room with his toys and books, and then it was a TV unit. Yeah, I've used it for so many things, and now I'm like, oh, I reckon that'll be good to do for my yarn. And so I've got it in the lounge room with my yarn on it. So I think there's only 2 colours left now. I wouldn't mind actually making a jumper, a hexie cardigan or something out of this yarn, because it's long striping, so it's a long, and it's ombre, so it fades to the next colour. It's not a big jump. I'll show you when I get to the end of this yellow. So while I'm doing this, I should be doing this for a while, because I've still got another colour if you want to skip forward to the next part, or maybe grab yourself a cuppa or a drink. So I should recommend to drink water. Water's good, but I just drink coffee. I'm not a water fan. I should be, but I don't drink a lot of water. I drink coffee, I drink soft drink, cordial, and occasionally water or banana Nesquik. So I thought I'll do this without fast forwarding, so it's like real time for you, and that way I can just talk and not have to edit as much. Just watching this makes me want to make safety eyes. Oh. So it's gone from yellow, and that's orange, and then it's pink. So it's a nice ombre. We finished this one, and then that's the jumbo muffin in Wonka, all separated. I don't always separate the variegated ones like that, but sometimes it just helps because you want to start at a certain colour or it changes colour in the middle of a row. So there's that one. Premium yarn. So, and that's the one that I just wound up. So that was nice. I might even show you this bit. So that's that yarn label. Alright, that's that one done. Alright, just gotta... I've got a little clip on it now, so it makes it a bit easier, so I'm not tying and trying to find it. Now I'm just going to pause it because I just got to quickly go do something. I promise I'll be back. See, I told you I'd be back. So I've rolled up 1, 2, 3. That was where I started. So I'd already used that for the sleep mask. And I think that's all I've used it for, was the sleep mask. So, and they're all roughly the same size. So, and so that's all the muffin yarn. And then, oh, there's a yarn scrap. And that one. And here's one I prepared earlier. A little tiny yellow one. So I've done that. So next I want to show you a whip that I finally finished, which is a trick or treat bag. So I did this with Yarn Over a Hook to celebrate her 100th episode of Crochet and Chat. So I will share the pattern designer just up here. So I won't show you any information about the pattern because I want to try and keep it a mystery, but I will share the pattern designer with you. And so it's meant to be a jack-o'-lantern. Kind of looks a bit creepy. So yeah, and I'll show you the inside. So I definitely should have carried the yarn through rather than just moving it. So that's the inside. So that was a factory knot there, and there was a few factory knots in there, and so I've just sort of tried to hide them as best as I could. And that line there's the seam. So oh, it's not handmade without a bit of hair, is it? So yeah. So that one's ready for Friday for my son to go trick-or-treating if he wants to use this one. So I've done a bit longer handle. So that one's done. So I'll put that away after. And then I haven't quite weaved in the end, but I've got to move back so you can see. I have made a phone charger thing which sort of prevents it from like splitting at the ends, and once again I'll post it on here. So I got it off YouTube, but it's just pretty much a single crochet over the cord of cord or electrical cord, or and she gives you safety tips on what to do. There's all different ones. So it was Crochet Roulette 2025 Protective Cover Instruct. So I just used once again the cover story. I think it's called, I'll check it after. And yeah, so what I'm going to do while I'm on the recording, where's my darning needle? Gotta be careful I don't knock yours down because I've got the phone cord up here. That's alright, I'll just grab another one. I will just grab another one. We'll use a gold one today. Oh, look at that. There it is. It's always the way, isn't it? So I just fold my yarn in half, pull it through, and now just be careful you don't go into the cord. You don't want to cause a fire hazard. Then you just weave it through those stitches and go back through. I like to do it a few times, make sure it's secure. Oh, it's not coming out the other end. So I was going to do a teapot cover, but I will do it at another date. It's just taking a while, and I just don't have the brain function to finish that. So there we go, I've weaved that in with you. So what you can do, you just can twist it as you go around, so it doesn't look so messy. And doing this actually helps your cords from tangling and tying in a knot, I've learnt. So, like, yeah. So there we go. There's me phone cord. I might do it this way actually. We'll just. So I've done this with headphones and they stop them from tangling so much in your bag. So yeah, I thought about making a little strap attached to it so when you roll it up like that, it just sort of stays like that. So that's the second thing I've done. So striped and protective cover, that's pretty much that one done. Alrighty, I've got to jump off here. Now hopefully I remember to come back and I don't leave it for 3 days again. So I'm enjoying recording and keeping you updated while my son's away at camp. Because I don't have to start for school run and homework and all of that. So he'll be back tomorrow. So, and I can't wait to hear all about his adventure at camp. So, yeah, alright, well, hopefully I see you soon. Hopefully I don't get distracted and forget to press record again. So, enjoy. If you're still here, leave a ball of yarn as an emoji. And don't forget to hit that like button, eh? And comment. Yeah, just comment. Like, don't even worry about what you comment. Just say what's in your heart or on your hook. So, alright, I'll see you soon. Alright, g'day and welcome back. It was just a few seconds for you. So I've had my Zoom meeting. It was amazing. I actually managed to wind up some yarn and I did... Nope, not that one. And I managed to do that during the live. Well, the Zoom call. And I did just sew in that to make it look like that. So I'd already done the square and I did that. So that's what I managed to do. And I wound up a little bit of yarn. So I'm just going to pause it so I can move the camera back up because it's still down low from having the Zoom call. Because I have that in portrait mode. So all I've done is sort of turned it and so you can at least see my eyes. I'll do that and then I might even go make a cuppa. I think I finished my cuppa. Yep, I finished my cuppa. Yeah, and then I've still got a bit in my basket to wind up. Let me know in the comments if I'm the only one, but I have a project basket for a specific project. But then I go, oh, I'll just put that yarn in there and that yarn, and then it's a big mess. And here we are. I'm sorting it out and rolling up the balls of yarn and making like scrap balls in another thing. Well, I'm gonna go make a cuppa and adjust the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I'll check back in a second. Alrighty, I'm back. I've put you up, chopped a little bit of my head off, but if I sit back you'll be able to see, and I'm hoping the Volare will sort of come up to here. So let's do this. Feel free, if any of this just bores you, just fast forward to the next bit. Alright, yep, you can see that. Alright, so next one we're going to wind up is this mystical, well, I think it's mystical range from the Millens. So that's the next one I'm going to ball up and put in my little, what do you call it? Oh, that's too tight. Chopping the circulation off to my fingers. Just got to remember to concentrate on what I'm doing and chatting. It's weird why it's tangled like that. Must have been tangled and I just rolled it up and thought I will deal with that later. So I'm pretty lucky my cat's getting a bit older these days. If you was watching the Zoom call, you'll see I was trying to crochet and my cat was giving me a bit of a hard time. He just wanted my attention, and my son's not here, and so he's probably missing him. Where am I starting? Let's have a look. I might start that end, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this works. This is why I'm rolling it up, because you sort of start a project and then it tangles and you spend more time untangling, and when you're trying to time to sort of see how long, because I like to be able to tell you when I do a pattern how long it takes me, but if I've got to keep stopping and starting the timer, I kind of get sick of doing that, and so I just stop the timer and like, oh, it roughly took me an hour or whatever. So that's what I usually do. Whereas if I'm doing a free pattern review, I'd like to be able to say, well, that took me 36 minutes for the first time and 18 the second time, because it always takes longer the first time you do a pattern because you're reading it, you're paying attention. Oh, this is one big mess today, isn't it? But that's why we're here. We're sorting it out. I think it's like this because I think I was double stranding for something. I think that's, or it might have even been colour changes. So it's really nice yarn, this. It's sort of got a starchy feel when you first sort of open it. I think just from being packaged for so long. But after that, it's like super soft. I forgot lip balm, so I don't keep licking my lips. Oh well. So while I'm doing this, I'd like to know what yous have been doing, whether yous are just watching and listening, whether yous are working on a longer project, or yeah, it'll be interesting to know what people do while they're watching my videos. So I know my mum who's watching, she wouldn't be crocheting or doing anything to crochet. So I love when my mum watches my videos for support, and then she's like, when's your next one? Hurry up and bring your next one out. It makes me feel good that she likes watching them. So I'm lucky to have a supportive family. So I was always so worried about starting a YouTube channel, because I don't know, I just thought they'd be like, oh, what are you doing that for? But no, they're actually really supportive, which is good. So I can't believe I've had a channel up for 2 months, and as of recording this, I have 34 subscribers. So that's awesome. I've got about, I think, 16 to go. I think that works out. And then I can go live. So I've been putting some thought into like what I'd do for a live. So I'm not here to get monetized or anything. I'd be happy with just, I don't know, 100 subscribers or something. So, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go, oh no, don't monetize me. Like, I think everyone deep down would like to be monetized, like to get paid for doing what they enjoy. But in all honesty, I've got a long way to go for that. I need to build my confidence in talking to you guys up, and I'll get there. So it's just a matter of remembering to grab the camera and start recording when I'm just doing something to do with yarn. So I've got a habit of calling it thread sometimes. So, oh, that's a nice big mess. Time to sort that bit out again. My brain is like, just cut it, Trish, just cut it. Am I frustrating you while I'm doing this? This would be interesting to know. And you're like, no, why are you doing it like that? I think I can hear some of you going, oh my god, you're making that look so much harder. Unfortunately, it's just the way my brain is working today. But that's why we do this, isn't it? We got to look after all this yarn that we spend lots of money on. It's like a second hobby sometimes. I know that people out there are like, oh, you don't need to hoard yarn, it's bad for the environment. But at the end of the day, as long as we're using it and not wasting it, I can't see an issue. But yeah, this is just to help build my confidence. I thought I'll just record while I do this and do a long form video for anyone that wants to watch it. You don't have to, obviously. Oh my lord, I was just making a bigger mess here. I'll be glad when this ball's done. I don't think the others. I think I've got 2 more after this one. So this has taken me a while. It's taken 5-6 minutes or something because I was talking at the start and then paused it while I made a coffee and yeah, I think I tried double stranding because it's like that's trying to be a centerpole and that's the outside, and I think that's what's happened. It's just tangled itself. And I was trying to think the last thing I used this yarn for. I think it might have been another turtle actually. And because yarn is so, well, it's not so much yarn is hard to get in Australia, it's just the certain colours. And I like this one because it's got the mustard and yellows and it's a really nice. So if you're familiar with the Burnout Mystical range, let me know if this is one of them. I've seen people use it, but I pay attention to what they say it's called, and no one's actually sort of said, oh, I've used, I don't know, Summer Glow or whatever. So I'll tell you what, I think when I edit I'm going to put a counter every time I say so. That way I'm more conscious myself. Sometimes I hear it in my brain and I'm like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Goodness gracious. Hey. Almost there, I think. the one I want. I'll stick that in the middle. Hopefully that works. Alright, now it's just this one little bit. It'll all be worth it when it's done. And that's why I really don't want to cut it, because then I've just got to deal with the knots when I'm making something. So I don't want to do that. Don't mind my concentration face. Sometimes I poke my tongue out and hopefully that's all of that tangledness dealt with. Right, I'll put it there so it doesn't flip-flop around too much. Matches what I'm wearing, doesn't it? So yeah, this is the first part, is just sorting out that basket, and then, I don't know if you can see it, but just in the corner I've got my turtle I've got to refill with a pillow or two, so fill that up, because I've actually brought the bag of pillows out. So I buy twin pack pillows from Big W or Kmart, and Tracy actually gave me a really good tip about going to Lincraft or Spotlight and grabbing it when it's on sale. So she sent me a message to say that it was $15 for a kilo from Lincraft, but unfortunately I didn't have the funds to grab it. So what I might do is I might break this up a bit, or oh, here we go again. I think we're getting to that center bit now. So we just but it kind of reminds me of like the sun or something like that. I reckon it would be called, I reckon. I think the trick is to not just leave the little tangles. I think that's the trick when it gets to this bit. So, because I don't think the other two are that bad, I was thinking about breaking up the yarn winding with maybe hand sewing, like stitching the Christmas tree ornaments together. Here we go. Oh, that was lucky. I thought I was going to be there for another half hour. There we go. There's another ball done. So, that's cool. Do I start this or will it tangle? We might just break it up, actually. So, I might just thinking. I wish I could hear you go, do the trees, do the stocking, work on the blanket. I'm not going to work on the blanket because I've got to get up and grab that yarn. What about finish frogging this? So I started this when I was in the Yarn Over Hook Zoom call. So, and if you're wondering what that is, Yarn Over Hook, so it's a free social media for crocheters. If you check out Yarn Over Hook on YouTube, she does lives. She's got ABC, like absolute beginner tutorials. I'm trying to think what else. Stitches. And then she does lives. So, and I think all her lives are up there for you to watch. So she did a summer stash bash, and that's when I sort of discovered her. And yeah, I've just been part of that little community, and I really enjoy that community. If I'm ever stuck on anything, they help. Yeah, and they just make you feel welcome. So yeah, just look up Yarn Over Hook and she will send you to a social media page. I don't know the details exactly for it, I just followed the link. And it's free to sign up too, and she's got like a little shop, so if you're in the US, she delivers. She's got these like Not Stanley cups, t-shirts, trying to think what else, stickers I think, for anyone in like the US area. So she doesn't deliver to Australia and that yet. I'm not sure about other kind of states, but yeah, I'll just put this in a bowl now. It shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. So this was a table cover that I had, but I washed it and the yarn just looked like it'd been out in the sun or something, I don't know. So I decided to frog it. I was trying to make it look sort of like a sunflower, but red in the middle and yellow on the outside. So yeah, I think this yarn's done it too. You didn't really notice it as much, but when you're balling it up like this, you can sort of notice it. But yeah, if you're not going to finish something, or if you don't like it, just frog it. So, and frogging is just undoing. Like, it's just another term for undoing. So crochet has so many strange sort of terms. Some of them make me giggle. A decent amount of red, which is good. And so what I plan on doing is when Travel Crochet does her Traveller Wheels, I plan on using this yarn that I've balled up and like start stash bashing, because I've got so much yarn. like I've never got too much. Like there's always colours that I need. Like I need like more mustardy colours, more dark brown, more like skin tone. So I've got one like really light brown creamy colour that I want to use for a Harry Styles for my sibling. So, well, that wasn't as bad as the other one. So there we go, that one's done. Alright, have a drink. Oh, I should have said cheese. Alright, now we'll grab this orange one because I think I've done the tail way too long on this. Just got to remember to keep moving back so you can see what I'm doing. I like when I've been crocheting now, I can sort of feel the yarn and go, oh, I know what brand that one is. Oh. Better do that bit first, hey? Some of them I've already done, that's why I sort of forget. Oh. Gotta moisturise again. I hope you can't hear my radio in the background. I've got it in the bathroom, so you can't hear the music, but I can. So, because my mum actually looked up on music on YouTube, and there is no thing, I can't have it at all. So, or the music gets removed, the video, or I don't get monetized for it, and I'm not really worried about being monetized. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if I'll cut that coffin fit out, but oh, took me by surprise. There we go. That's secured. And that's all I do, just for the little loop to hang off the tree. So I'll link a screenshot of the pattern that I used for these. I only used it once or twice and I was like, oh, well, that's easy. So, but yeah. And then I just freehanded the stocking. So yeah, you just go in the back loops and I don't know what the stitch is called. I'm not a hand stitcher. Maybe it's blanket stitch or something. But yeah, you just go in to the back loops and SAFM's got a cool mashup today, mixing older 90s songs with today's songs. Sometimes they do a really good mix and sometimes they don't. I'm like, oh, I'll just listen to YouTube or Spotify, or you're like, what crap are you playing today? And then when you get to a corner, like when you finish it off, I just sort of do a little knot. So when you're pulling it, you don't pull it too much. And it's just the same. Make sure you go through all the yarny bits, fibres, I think they're called. Also, there's a few people out there, I thought I'd mention this before my phone cuts out or you just get bored. How do I word it? It's not I want to copy other people, but you've got Tracy doing the Traveller's Wheel coming up, and then you have people doing like countdown to Halloween, and I think there's like a Pink October one people have been doing, Beanie of the Day, Beanie of the Week, I think it's called actually. Yeah, there's all different sorts. So, in saying that, what would your thoughts be if, like everyone else, you just send it through Instagram or whatever, even email? You can just email it to me if you don't have any of them. But I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I was wondering if you would all be interested, or any of you be interested in me doing a Naughty November. So where you crochet something naughty, whether it be a cheeky turtle, or Santa chucking a mooner, or yeah, like I was just wondering, like, just trying to sort of do my own take on it. So, and I've got a pretty good sense of humour, so it can be a bit rude and crude at times. So I was just wondering if you are interested in that, maybe leave it in the comments. Like, I want at least 2 or 3 people interested in it for me to do it. I was just going to sort of start it, but then I thought, well, what if I start it and nobody wants to participate in it? So there's an orange tree. Can't get an orange tree. And this one, I reckon, is a Silly Sillies one, I reckon. It's got that roughish feel. So yeah, because I thought, oh, there's so many like rude takes. It doesn't have to be rude. But also, let me know if you've got young ones. Like, I've got a teenage boy, so we all know how inappropriate they can be at times. Yeah. So if you go, oh look, I really don't want to see that. I've got little kids that might walk in or whatever. I can think of another way to do it so the little ones don't do it, or yeah, because my channel's definitely not for kids. Like every time I post, I make sure it's not recommended to kids. It's definitely an adult age bracket. So it'll just be interesting. Or if you don't want that one, maybe another suggestion, like Novelty November. I was hoping it started with an N though, because you got November. So even if it's like Novelty November, or just something that no one else is doing. So, because I don't want to be a sheep and follow everyone else. I like Tracy's crochet roulette. It takes me out of my comfort zone to mix and match different yarns for different projects. Otherwise I tend to just stick what's on the pattern. So if they use orange, I use orange. If they use black, I use black. So yeah, just any suggestions. If I don't get any suggestions, well, I just assume that people don't want that sort of content. So it only takes one voice to make a difference. So if you're that one person that goes, oh, actually, that'd be pretty funny, actually, I wouldn't mind seeing what other people come up with. Well, leave it in the comments, because, you know, you might do it and someone else might go, oh, well, she wants to do it, I'll do it, or he wants to do it, I'll do it. So, yeah, it only takes that one voice to make a difference. And it doesn't even have to be crochet. So it could be amigurumi sticks, it could be crochet hooks, trying to think, knitted. If you knit, I'm not an anti-knitter. I know there's a big thing going around, I don't understand it, but there's a thing between knitters and crocheters, like, good on you if you can knit, I can't. So, even if you sew or whatever your hobby is, really, and if you like watching my content, you can participate. So even if it's drawing or colouring or card making, or let's just trying to think of all different hobbies out there that people might want to use to participate in. I can't words today. But I'll be interested to see what people think of this one. It's a longer one, and it'll just be interesting where I lose people's attention and things like that. Alright, do me a little knot in the corner. So I'll finish this one off and then we'll take a break and I'll go I've got to hang my washing out and do my daily chores, and I might be back in the morning. Or I might even pop back later tonight. Just depends on but yeah, I'm not going to really do much editing. I might have a bit of writing up on the screen, like with patterns and like for this one. The count of ums and ahs, and not ums and ahs, so's and ums. So I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, or whether I just edit them out. So, or I can just chuck them into bloopers. So there we go. That's that one done. So I might have my lunch break now. It's nearly 12:30, so I'll go have lunch, hang my washing out, and just move around a bit. Otherwise my body's going to be all stiff and not want to do anything. So it's important to move. It's alright, Tracy, I'll reply to your message in a minute. So I'm just about finished. So there we go. Well, that's not too bad. So that I've recorded for just under an hour. So, and I think the last one was 20 something minutes. I think 35 minutes, but I had it recording before I started talking. So there's that one. Alright, my belly's saying feed me. So I'm going to take a break, charge my microphone up again because it doesn't seem to last long, and I'll come back and check in with you soon. Alright, see you soon.